Today is Friday. It has been 5 days since I sent out the last video. Have not accomplished much on the bus this week since the last video went out. Kind of waiting for the end of the month so I can get some more cash so I can get more things in here. But what I have done is I have cleared nearly everything out of the RV that I had stored in there and that I need. So where did I put it? Oh, it's in the back. I've got the heater is in here. I took all the batteries out, the house battery out. What else did I do? Just took all my junk out of the RV, and I gotta sell that thing now. I still have to take the generator out, and that's a little trickier than I thought it would be. First of all, the thing is really heavy. Second of all, I'm not exactly sure how it's bolted in. I was told that it's got a couple of bolts and it just drops down and then you can take it out. But I took those two bolts out and it dropped down and then there was nothing else I could do. So I pushed it back up again, I put the bolts back in, and it's been sitting there since. So I just need some time where I can figure it out, get under there, take some time, figure it out, maybe do a little bit more research on it, and get that thing out of there. But and then I've got to sell this damn thing. So meanwhile, what I did do is I created the platform for the refrigerator to sit on so I can start building the cabinet for the refrigerator. As I believe I mentioned in the last video, there's a way that I can not have to punch another hole in the roof of the bus. I'm trying to avoid putting any holes in the roof as I can. So the manufacturer has in their operator's manual how to do it, where you can vent out the side. It needs a fan, but it can vent out the side, and let me show you real quick what that's going to look like here. Now the refrigerator I got is a Norcold 7 cubic foot refrigerator, and this is it here. But there is a way that it can be installed where it's set up out a window or out an opening this way. So the way I have it set up right here is, as long as the top of the window opening is higher than the top of the refrigerator by that much, and it's boxed in properly, I should be able to just vent it out through that window and I'll be fine. Of course, this will all be enclosed, this will be insulated, and the window will be secured. Probably remove the window and just wall that in. But that's how it is right now. What I also did is I took the rest of the cabinets to install along this wall here underneath the windows. Now they will be up this high, and then it's going to have a countertop on top, so everything will match the height of these countertops here. Now I chose the hallway here to put these cabinets in because the hallway was wide. The hallway is wide. I shouldn't say was, is wide. And there's still plenty of space to walk through here. If I measure this out, with the cabinets in, we're still looking at almost 2 feet of room to walk through to get from the front to the back. And being that the counters are low, it's not going to, even walking down the hallway, you're not going to feel claustrophobic. So as I'm walking down the hallway, I still have plenty of room. I've got shoulder space. I'm not feeling like I'm walking down this narrow tunnel to get through that hallway space. So that's as far as I've gotten this week. I still have a lot more to do. Obviously, and I'm running into crunch time. I've got one more month to get this complete, or at least livable. Yeah, I've got to get this done in 1 month to make it livable. I'm also right now figuring out my wiring and where all that's going to go. I've laid out the basic places where outlets are going to go for 110 and 12 volt, and I just have to buy the wire and lay all that out. Get a breaker box so I can put all the stuff in there, and then get an electrician to plug it all in so I know that it's safe. So that's it for now. I will keep you updated as I do more. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been taking me so long to get this video out. I kind of ran out of money last month to finish doing what I was doing. And now I've got to get cut to the chase and get things moving real quick. Quick recap on what I've done so far since the last time is started mounting these cabinets onto the wall. This cabinet right here, I'm not mounting yet until this has got to slide over until the refrigerator is going to go into the spot there. I still need to build the cabinet for the refrigerator. The bed is nearly all framed out. I've got some more wood down there that I'm going to do the finishing and framing this week, maybe tomorrow. So that bed will be done. The tanks are enclosed under the bed. There's extra storage in there. Today, what I'm going to be working on is figuring out my wiring and starting to lay out my wire for the different outlets that I have planned for the wall on both sides. Once all my wiring is laid out, I'll show you guys what I've done, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so all the wire for my electrical outlets has been laid out to where it should go. Now I just need to tuck it all into the wire harness here. This is where all the electrical for the bus goes, for all the lights and the speakers and all that stuff. So there's plenty of room for my electric to go through there. So I've got outlets for the TV. I've got a home run going for the washer dryer that's going to go under here. I've got a line coming over here, home run for the microwave. I've got my home run for the refrigerator. And I've got all my other outlet wires run through here. Outlet for the bathroom. All the wires coming from the front, other outlets coming through here. There's going to be a junction box back there. All my outlets, all my wires. Oh, I'm tripping over stuff here. This is going to run through here. Then I'm going to open up this panel, run the wires through the panel, have them come back out, and then down in here on the inside I'm going to have my circuit breaker box on the inside of this black box here. So all these wires are going to get snaked in over there. Alright, so wires are going to get snaked in through here, basically where that's coming down from. They're going to run down into here, and then the breaker box will probably end up going above this. Somewhere on here is the breaker box. Either that, or I'm going to put it right there. Now, my generator, all this is going to get ripped out. I'm going to build a frame, and my generator is going to go down in this spot right in here. So Generator's going to get plugged in. It's going to get hooked up into the breaker box, which will probably be here. All those wires will come up through here and then lead back into the interior of the bus. That's the goal. That's the plan for now. Like I've said before, I'm at the stage where I'm doing a lot of work, but it doesn't look like there's a lot getting done. But I'm also facing major delays because of, also facing major delays simply because my money, I've just not had the money to do what I had to do. So running into a couple of financial delays has caused me to lose about 3 weeks worth of time. But I should have all the wiring put into the harness the way it should today. I'm also going to finish framing out the bed, Ria's bed. So that'll finally be done once and for all, and I can get the cushions and get the foam to lay out that bed properly. Once I've got electricity in and I've got that bed in, then this refrigerator can be installed. I'll build the box and the frame out that refrigerator, install that, and then I'll have a bus that is semi-livable, because I'll have a kitchen, a working kitchen, I'll have a working refrigerator, I'll have working electricity, and then all I need to do now is start working on getting the plumbing run. So that's my next big venture, is getting that plumbing done. Now fortunately I've got the tanks installed, I have my PEX piping, PEX tubing, so I can run my water. I still need to cut hole for the shower and for all my drains to run into my gray tank, and my toilet and my sink, kitchen sink, to run into my black tank. And I need to install those tanks. They're sitting in the trailer waiting to be installed. My motorcycle trailer is being used for storing tanks and other shit for the bus. So when I get the ability to put those tanks up underneath, I gotta figure out how to raise one side of the bus up just enough to slide the tanks underneath. There's plenty of room under the bus. It's just getting the tanks under the side panels, because we've got the toolboxes, not toolboxes, the storage boxes that are taking up the sides of the underside of the bus, which the tanks are taller than the toolboxes are off the ground. I'll show you here. So there's my gas tank is here, the storage boxes are here. That only gives me a couple of feet off the ground, and the storage tanks, the drum comes to about here. So I gotta figure out how to get one side of the bus lifted, or dig a hole under one side of the bus where I can slide those tanks under, and then I can install them underneath. So this is where I stand at the moment. Trying to get as much done as I can over the next couple of weeks. So I'll see what I've got videotaped for this round, since the last time I submitted a video. If it's enough material, I'll get this YouTube out right away. Even though it might be a very, very short video, I want you guys to see at least some progress on the bus and not think I'm just sitting on my ass doing nothing. So that's where I'm right now. I will see you guys soon. Ciao for now.